Meg clips her jumars into some extending cable so she can go higher and get closer to the ant gardens. She wants to observe a mature one that fairly bristles with plant life. Meg counts at least 6 different kinds of seedling plants here, ranging from orchids to cacti. A peperomia plant forms its base. The ant gardens are magnets for epiphytic growth. Epiphytes, unlike vines or lianas, usually start growing from the canopy down. They need the tree for support. They root on the bark or soil found on the tree. They often begin when a bird excretes a seed from overhead, or as in this case, when the ants themselves drag in bits of plant materials. The bits take root, the seeds sprout. The little ant farmers tend to them night and day, and in return they feed off the glucose and proteins that the plants contain in their suckeries, the sugary deposits made by the plant's metabolic processes. Scientists think that the ant gardens themselves may be of benefit to more than just the ants, that these gardens help the tree itself by allowing it to capture more solar energy and to trap atmospheric nutrients that might slip off a bare trunk. There are many such interlocking relationships within the rainforest, and ants often play a major role. Sometimes epiphytic growth can become too much and literally strangle a tree. The bullhorn acacia tree that has a very effective defense against epiphytic growth. With its hollow stems, it cannot tolerate the stranglehold of many epiphytes. Therefore, it has become the home for a special breed of ants that live in its stems and protect it fiercely. Whenever the tree is even slightly disturbed, the ants charge out of a pinhole on the thorn and attack. In return, they feast on the sugar in the tree. Other ants visit the canopy but live underground in great fungus factories. The leafcutter ants do their farming in reverse, trudging up to the canopy day and night to cut dime-sized discs. They then hoist the pieces overhead and carry them back down to underground chambered caverns. In the dark, damp maze of tunnels and caves, the leaves begin to grow mold and fungi, which in turn feed the ants. The long, silent lines of tiny, quivering green discs move across the rainforest floor. If you peer closely, you notice that on each disc rides an even smaller ant. This one protects the carrier ant from attacks by deadly micros wasps. For lateral protection alongside the column march lines of larger soldier ants. Each leaf disc, no bigger than a dime and only a fraction of a gram in weight, must get to the fungus factory. Once there, other ants will check the leaves to see if they are right for the kind of fungus the ants are producing. If they are not, the discs are discarded and the ants must turn around and climb 100 or more feet, 30 meters, into the canopy again in search of the right kind of leaf.